Most people searching Lake Jeanette online can tell you, well, there's a lake. But what they can't tell you is whether or not they actually like living at Lake Jeanette once the newness wears off. What we're gonna do today is we're gonna jump into the map, and I'm gonna walk you through everything that really matters if you're thinking about living at Lake Jeanette. We're gonna talk about what actual commute times look like, where everything is, what the different villages offers, and what type of homes each of the villages offers, and what schools are in the area, and what shopping looks like, and what does medical look like, and do you really need a car living at Lake Jeanette? And does living at Lake Jeanette make sense for you? But let's jump in the map and get started. If this is your first time to my channel, make sure you tap the bell below and hit subscribe. We want to make sure that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming content. If you have any questions, people reach out to us every day just like you. You can call, text, or DM me, or hit the Zoom link below where you can set up a meeting where we can chat face to face. So what we're gonna do right now is show you where Lake Jeanette is versus downtown Greensboro, and also where the airport is, because I want you to have a good idea of where Lake Jeanette falls or fits in the Greensboro area. But this is the lake right here. Again, it's 240 acres. It's a private lake in North Greensboro. But if we zoom out a little bit, you can see that the downtown Greensboro is located right here, down here at the bottom. And then we've also got the airport. So downtown Greensboro from Lake Jeanette is about 15 minutes. Now with some traffic, if you're traveling during a little bit higher traffic time, maybe during a commute hour, in 5 o'clock, maybe it'll take a few more minutes, but it's about 15 minutes. Then we've got the airport that is right off of 840, and that is one of the beltways that Lake Jeanette is on. It's going to be one of your major roads that you're going to travel on to get to the airport or to go anywhere else throughout Greensboro. And the airport from Lake Jeanette is about 10 minutes, not much further than that. Maybe if there's a tiny bit of traffic, it may take you a little bit longer, but that's where that is. So let's also talk about the major interstates off of 840, which is the beltway that runs near Lake Jeanette. So now when I zoomed out a little bit further, here's Lake Jeanette right here, and here is I-40. So that's going to be another major highway. You can hop on I-40 from 840, but the beltway that runs all the way around Greensboro is going to be your most convenient road if you're taking an actual highway or interstate living at Lake Jeanette. Now there's a lot of other side roads that you can take. There's some major roads that a lot of people travel on living at Lake Jeanette, but if you're talking about interstates and highways, you're going to be talking about 840 and I-40. So you would take 840 to I-40 and travel anywhere else throughout the Triad, also to different areas of Greensboro, the airport, Winston-Salem, High Point, if you're going to head to Raleigh or Charlotte. I want to jump in and talk about a road, a major street that you would use a lot that connects you to Lake Jeanette. And it is one of the main streets beyond 840 and I-40 that you would probably use periodically. And that's North Elm Street. Now that connects to Bass Chapel Road. And here is North Elm Street. I'm going to highlight it. And you're at the lake, so you can see there's North Elm Street. And that'll actually take you to 840. So you can hop on 840. You can also get to downtown. So when people are saying that Lake Jeanette is convenient, what they're meaning is that it's near North Elm Street, and North Elm Street has everything. It has grocery stores, restaurants, different medical facilities. It has pretty much anything and everything you need. So it is super convenient to Lake Jeanette. So when we look at the rest of the map, every destination feeds off of North Elm Street. Okay, so we're gonna jump right in and kind of, we're gonna look at Lake Jeanette Commons. Now this is a shopping area. There's a grocery store here. There's different coffee shops, different restaurants. There's a Chick-fil-A. There's quite a few other restaurants right in this Lake Jeanette Commons. So this is gonna be a common area that you would shop, and it's about 10 minutes from the lake. Then you've also got Battleground area. Now off of Battleground, there's kind of everything you could possibly need in this area. There's every store you can think of. There's a Toyota. So if you drive a Toyota, there's a Toyota car dealership there. There's pretty much anything you can think of. There's a Lowe's outlet. There's another Lowe's store. There's a different Harris Teeter. So this is not going to be that far away. You've also got the Greensboro Science Center, which is right here. And then we've got Country Park, which I've done a few videos at Country Park. And these are going to be parks that are nearby Lake Jeanette. So if maybe you want to hit up a park in the city, that would be probably one of your closest parks. Now, another shopping area that we're looking at is going to be Friendly Center. We've done quite a few videos in the area of Friendly Center. This is about 120, I think 6 or 9 acres. It's an outdoor shopping area in Friendly Center. There is a movie theater, there's a fitness center, there's also Lululemon. There's so many different restaurants and different stores in this area. There's also a Whole Foods at Friendly Center. I go there a lot. There's a J. Crew outlet. There is a Harris Teeter as well. So there's pretty much anything you need. There's an Apple store in Friendly Center, but these are about 10 minutes from the lake. Then we've also got North Elm. This is a little closer to Lake Jeanette. This is also another shopping area. There's quite a few mom and pop coffee shops, different places you can grab some food, different eclectic restaurants in the North Elm area, and quite a few different stores and kind of everything you would need. So this is all within about 10 minutes of the lake. So this is just a couple of areas of, that you could look at that would show you how easy and convenient it is to live at Lake Jeanette and still run all your daily errands. So now I'm going to talk about a couple of these different parks again, because I just spoke about them, but I want to bring them up one more time. So we've got the Greensboro Science Center. Now, we've done quite a few videos out this Greensboro Science Center, definitely someplace you'd love to hit up. And again, it's about 10 minutes from Lake Jeanette. Then we've got Country Park, which is a great outdoor park. It's so beautiful, great place to walk. There's paddle boats that you can rent out there. It's just a beautiful park, and that's about 10 minutes. There's also Lake Townsend. Now this Lake Townsend, it kind of connects Lake Jeanette. So it is an additional lake, and it is near the Bryan Soccer Complex, but there is kind of another lake near Lake Jeanette, and it connects to Lake Jeanette. So there's Lake Townsend right here. Just below Country Park, we've got the Atlantic Yadkin Greenway. So here's another greenway as well. So now you've got all the different trails at Lake Jeanette, but if you're looking for a greenway, there is one that's about 10, 12, 13 minutes away. So there's a lot of outdoor activities that you can also participate in really close to Lake Jeanette. Now we're going to move on to different medical facilities close to Lake Jeanette. The first one we're looking at is right here, and that's Atrium Health, and that is just minutes from Lake Jeanette. It's actually on North Elm Street. Now, we had mentioned before that North Elm Street is going to be your gateway from Lake Jeanette to Greensboro. Well, this is a different medical facility that's super close to Lake Jeanette. And then we've got Cone Health, which is over here off of 840. So you'd have to hop on 840, but it's not too far away. This is the Med Center, and it also has a 24-hour facility at this Med Center. Then we've also got another Moses Cone Hospital. Now this is going to be about 13, 14 minutes from the lake, and it's down here near Friendly Center. So that's a little bit further, but you're still looking at about 15 minutes away. Then lastly, we've got the Bethany Medical Facility on Battleground, which is over here, and that is a little bit closer. That's going to be right near the Country Park and the Greensboro Science Center. So if you need to head to a medical facility, there's quite a few right around Lake Jeanette within about 15 minutes. So now we're going to jump in and talk about a couple of different schools. I've spoke about this school quite a few times. My niece actually plays against this school. She goes to one school in Winston-Salem, and this is their rival school. Here is Greensboro Day School. This is a private school, and this is just minutes from Lake Jeanette. So this is one of the schools that a lot of the kids go to. So there's also Lake Jeanette Elementary and Mendenhall Middle School. So these are two of the other schools that are in the area, and most of the kids, if you don't go to Greensboro Day School or Lake Jeanette Elementary and Mendenhall, these are kind of all the schools that filter into the Lake Jeanette area. Another school that's in the Lake Jeanette area that a lot of the kids will go to is Jesse Wharton Elementary, as well as the high school is Page High School. So those are the general schools that might work for your kids in the Lake Jeanette area, but they are dependent upon where your street address falls and which school that the child would be maybe assigned to. So now we're going to break it down to the 4 sections. There's the 16 villages, and then we've got the 4 different sections around Lake Jeanette. One of the sections is the Eastern Shores area, and it's right here. This area is known for larger stately homes, larger lot sizes. So this area is known for that. Now, not all of the homes in this area are going to be large, super large and stately, but that is what the Eastern Shores is known for. Lastly, about the Eastern Shores is it actually has 5 different villages and it has 182 lots in this Eastern Shores area right here. So if you're looking in that area, just know that that's kind of what you're running into, is just those different sections that you get to choose from if you want to live in the Eastern Shores. So if you are looking in the Eastern Shores, you really are a buyer that would best fit for this area is somebody that's looking for a little bit more privacy and a bigger custom home, and maybe not more of an active part of the lake. This is a little less active out in the Eastern Shores. So now we're going to move on to the Point. This area has all different types of homes. There's single family, there's some townhouses. So you have a little bit variety in this area. In this area also, the price points do start in the mid 300s. Some of the areas in the Checkerberry area, as well as Dutchman's Pipe, is going to be lower maintenance. So you will have multiple HOA fees in this area because it is a lower maintenance area. If you want your lawn care taken care of, or the exterior of the home, this might be an area that you would look. This area has 5 different villages. There's 218 lots in this area. If you're looking in the Point, you need to understand that Indigo Village, as well as part of Dutchman's Pipe, has townhouses, condos, and different attached homes. Whereas Checkerberry Square and the other part of Dutchman's Pipe will have single family homes, and it leans to more of the traditional single family homes. Then you also have the Rose Bay and the Laurel Cove area, and that is a little bit more higher end, and it's more of a it's a buy up area. You'll have more stately homes in those areas and a little bit more lake presence in there and those different areas. A lot of these neighborhoods don't have a lot of lake views. So again, to wrap up the Point area, it's going to really fit a buyer that's looking for, to have the lake presence, but they really want the amenities. Maybe they're not looking for a lake view, but they're also looking for a lower maintenance lifestyle, because many of the neighborhoods in here in this area of the Point are a little bit lower maintenance. So now we're going to switch over and we're going to talk about the Northern Shore area, and I'm going to circle this for you. So here's Lake Jeanette right here, and the Northern Shore area is right here. And in the Northern Shore area, again, there's not as many lake view lots in this area. There's about 377 homes and 3 different villages in this area, and that is what is comprised of the Northern Shores area. Again, there's not going to be as many lake view lots in this Northern Shores area of Lake Jeanette, but you still will have the amenities of Lake Jeanette. So in this Northern Shores area, we've done a couple of videos of this area, and the homes are a little larger. The lots are a little larger. Most of the lots are about a half acre. The homes are a little bit more established. They're definitely not super flashy, but they're a little bit buy up. They are, a lot of them are semi-custom. So if you're looking for a very traditional, mature landscaping, established neighborhood, something not super flashy, again, no lake views, this area of Northern Shores might work best for you. So we're gonna finish with the Southern Shores. Now this has the most lots. There is not a lot of lake view lots in this area. So this area is gonna fit a buyer that's looking to be a move-up buyer, but they don't really care about a lake lot view, but they're looking more for the amenities and the ability to buy up in a single family traditional home. This area runs right around here, so you've got all the different areas right around here, and that area really is what fits best a buyer in this area. There is about 387 lots in this area, so it's one of the largest areas, and it's got 3 different villages. So again, you're going to be looking at most likely 2 HOA fees in this area. Again, a lot of single family homes. This area of the Southern Shores is not going to have the stately feel as Eastern Shores or some of the different feels of Northern Shores, but you will be at Lake Jeanette and you'll have some of that Lake Jeanette lake lifestyle feel in this area. Again, it's 387 lots. It has 3 different villages. So in the Southern Shore area, you still have the ability to be plugged into the full HOA amenities. So putting this all together, again, Lake Jeanette is in northern Greensboro, about 15 minutes from downtown Greensboro. So it's super convenient to all of Greensboro. The area runs off the beltway of 840, so it makes it really convenient. And North Elm Street is another main road that intersects between Lake Jeanette and other parts of Greensboro. The airport is only about 15 minutes away, and again, downtown is 15 minutes away. You'll do most of your shopping in Friendly, as well as the North Elm area and Battleground. So there's quite a bit of shopping that's super convenient. Lake Jeanette is a fabulous area. Again, it's a master plan community built around this lake. It's a private lake. There's about 1,165 homes on the lake, and it has 16 different villages. There's a master HOA throughout Lake Jeanette, and then some of the villages have different HOAs. So you may need to research what HOAs are in certain areas and the areas that you're looking for, because each village has a different feel, and depending on what lifestyle you're looking for, you can probably find it in the Lake Jeanette area. And the prices start again in the mid 300s, and they do move up pretty quickly over $1 million plus. Some of the lots are Lakeview. Those lots also have a higher master HOA fee on those lots. So that's something to consider, that if you have a Lakeview, just understand that you're probably going to be paying the $874, and that the swim and tennis club is an optional HOA membership fee, and that will be additional. If this helped, drop a comment below. I am really curious of which section in Lake Jeanette works best for you. If you have any questions about Lake Jeanette or the different villages or the different sections, you can call, text, or DM me, or hit the Zoom link below and set up a meeting where we can chat face to face. People reach out to us every day just like you.